question some of you might be asking is that, oh my God, am I doomed? Hello everyone, welcome to my another video. I am Nahid from AP Uni, and today I would like to talk about the recent changes that's going to come up on 4th of November. Some of the changes, yes, there will be some PT changes. The question some of you might be asking is that, oh my God, am I doomed? Is there going to be a big problem? What is the new change that's coming up? PTE has decided, it was there before, but now they have decided that a human will interfere and they're going to check in two of the questions in the speaking section, which is describe image and retell lecture. Now, is the humans going to check everything? No, just the content part. Now, why is this? Now, why are they coming up with this new scoring method? The reason is some of you, what you guys do is that you speak a random template, right? So something like this. I have a beautiful picture in front of me. Let me look at the picture. I can speak for 35 seconds, 40 seconds, right? Something like that, right? I hear this a lot. Now, I do laugh, but yes, this is how you've been speaking, and many of you speak in this way. Now, what Pearson wants to do now, the mission wants to do is that now they want to stop saying this irrelevant information. Instead, they would like you to talk more about the content, more about the picture in the graph. This video, I'll just explain about describe image today, and then I'll make another video, I'll talk about retell. Let's get some of the points cleared out. Number one, like some of the question I am reading from the website, just trying to make you explain some of the doubts that you have at this moment. All right, so this video is for the group that we have in our Facebook, AP Uni students. So this is only video I'm making for our students, you guys who are using AP Uni. Does this change, this new change, like I cannot use the template too much, will it affect the test format? Will it go bigger, longer, harder? No, it will still remain the same. The test time will still remain the same. So there will be no change. It's exactly the same test. Number two, what information will the human check? Like, will it take my personal information? Will they look into my things? No. In front of them, it will be directly a random, just the content part of your score will just come on front of them, and they'll check manually from their machine, and they'll see whether you are speaking the content from the graph. All right, so this is what they're going to do. They're not going to see your personal information. They will not even know who you are. The next question is that, will my accent be judged now? Since a human is going to check, will they see my accent? No. No accent at all. As long as you speak clear English, you understand, the machine understands, absolutely fine. All right, so accent doesn't matter. Will the result take longer because a human is going to now check? Will it take longer? No. PT still promises that they're going to release your score within 2 business days, an average score. So sometime, as usual, like you'll get in 24 hours or 12 hours, sometime in 4 hours, sometime 5 days. It depends. But average 2 days is still, that's what they're saying. Should not be a problem. The next thing is that which PT test will be impacted. It's mostly for PT academic, and there's another PT for the UK. I'm not familiar with that test format, but yes, that will also be affected. But we are PT academic, all of you are doing PT academic, some of you are doing PT core. That will not be affected, but mostly we are from PT academic, and yes, that is the part of the scoring that we are going to change. All right, is the change being applied in all the questions? No, just in describe image and retell lecture. They're very specific. Describe image and retell lecture. These are the changes they're going to do. Other thing is that, how does the double scoring method work? Well, they said very clearly from their website that fluency and pronunciation will be checked by the machine, or their software, they call it the machine. And the content part means describe image. Are you saying the title? Are you saying the words? Are you saying the numbers? highest, lowest, those things are there or not? Are you talking about the relevant information? Those things are there or not? That will be checked by a human. And will this change have an impact on the test preparation? Do I need to do something very different? Yes and no. They do have a guide, and I've also put that in the group as well. Just want to tell you how would it be different from now on? What would you do different? You can still use your template, but it has to be concise. It has to be very specific. For example, you can still say that image describes, the pie chart or the bar graph. The bar graph explains. You can still say these words, plus you mention the title. All right, instead of saying random like beautiful picture, this and that, say the graph explains, the pie chart explains, the line graph. Mention the words from the picture. And then once you've said the title, then say some of the labels, and figure out which one. So for example, January, February, March, April, May to December. Then you say, in these months, which is the highest? For example, July is the highest, 68.4%, compared to, what's the lowest figure in January, which is only 31%, or 5%, whatever is the figure. Then mention the second highest, compare with another figure. Just quickly say, like in November, it was the second highest, which was 31%. Say something. And then in conclusion, every graph, mostly graph, they say usually it goes with an upward trend. You say it's increasing or it's decreasing. Even it's mostly in the PT exam, you get diagrams like graphs, line graphs. You do get pie charts, similar idea. You have to say which part of the pie chart is the highest and lowest. What does the whole pie chart tells you? One simple sentence. What about random pictures like a beach, right? In AP Uni, we have beaches, or we have a picture of your chest, or it could be a heart. Same thing. Or process, right? Like you have eggs and how the egg is formed into a frog, right? So these things, you have to keep it in mind that when you are doing these questions, try to mention the process. Say the word process. Say that I can see the image explains that there are some people in the beach. Make up some titles. Say some of the words. What are people doing? Just try to talk about a little bit more around the content. Yes, every image is different. We can talk about that. Some of you are going to different PT coachings back home in your country. Talk to your teachers. They will able to explain, but it's nothing to be scared about. Less template words, more content words. That's what we want to do. And one thing you need to keep it in mind is that this time you need to speak for 30 seconds at least. Yes, in AP Uni, we are going to make sure that the scoring matches with our PT software. We'll keep that in mind, but just make sure in your part is that you speak at least 30 seconds in describe image. I'll make another video on retail lecture another time. I will explain. I'll make more videos regarding describe image, different pictures as well, different graphs, different images later on. But at this stage, you should know that you should speak a little bit. Again, I'm just repeating again, the title, say the highest figure, say the lowest figure, say the word comparison, say the second highest, and just give an overview. Is it going upward trend? Is it going downward trend or trend? What do you see? Just say little one line. That should be enough. About speak for 30 seconds, you will get 90. We've been through this before. This was there before. It's nothing new. You've been speaking the template, lots of template words. Now you just have to say the content. That's the only thing. Keep it in mind. Don't get scared and keep on rocking. Keep on watching me. Be in the group. If you have more ideas, you can share with us as well. We're happy to listen to you. All right. Thank you for watching. This is a 10-minute video. I hope you understood what I said, and good luck with your PTE.